Hello, everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast as part of as part of a this audio podcast, sorry, as part of the Erythropoiesis edition, and this audio podcast as part of the Hurricane Plexar, and this is an audio podcast as part of a meteor storm, and this audio podcast as part of an intermission or interlude. This audio podcast will have a basis in around the importance in around healthcare and healthcare education, and this this audio podcast or parts aspects of this audio podcast have been part of a previous audio podcast series. However, the as part of this intermission or this interlude, a little bit on this. So where CKD is concerned, functions of the kidneys are multiple, and to name a few, they are involved in blood in the in the in the maintenance and regulation of arterial blood pressure, in part of as part of endocrinology, hemostasis, acid-base balance, calcium and phosphate metabolism, excretion of waste produce, and plasma volume control. CKD complications stem from a variety of physiological, immunological, pathological, hematological, and biochemical complexities, ultimately becoming multi-systemic. Owing to the nature of disease, CKD patients also encounter various healthcare services, such as laboratory investigations, and CKD patients or recipients are also uh, are also can also be prescribed varying forms of treatments, and various forms of treatments and various forms of treatments throughout the disease pathway or the clinical care pathway, and this is pertaining to pre and post transplant phases. More and more patients, recipients are being prompted to sort of gain a sense of healthcare awareness. And whilst there has been research whilst there has been research in around in around and specifically around in around sort of the educational aspect, little is actually known about what topics and subjects patients discuss and share through, for example, peer support groups or social media platforms, except that some recipients or patients will endeavor to sort or seek out further understanding surrounding relevance of, for example, blood tests and investigations, and also parameters according to the disease, especially in context of electronic patient records or EPRs. Certainly, access to EPRs does not guarantee that patients or recipients know how to use the information. However, at the same time, there is a little understanding of how effective online consultations are as well. Patients, recipients want more understanding of health um, patients or recipients want more understanding of more of he- uh, patients or recipients want more understanding of a health in a range of areas and require healthcare professionals to be part of discussions where they can get a more robust more robust more robust healthcare accordingly. So by encouraging sort of the educational aspect and regarding to context across a range of health specialties or disciplines, this will also reduce inequity, increase health literacy and language, and improve overall healthcare in around the CKD, the CKD or chronic kidney disease population. Uh, that draws this intermission to a close. This has been an audio podcast as part of the Erythropoiesis edition, an audio podcast as part of the Hurricane Plexar, an audio podcast as part of the Meteor Storm. Is an audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production, and an audio podcast as a part of an interlude and or intermission. Thank you.